How you guys doing? Eric here. Today is Saturday, July 25th, 2015, and this week marks the halfway point. Next week we'll be halfway through my probation, as I like to call it. Probation, because it's like they got a fucking microscope so far up my ass they can fucking see my tonsils, so. And Monday will be my final anger management class, because I had 20 classes, so Monday will be the final one. So I'm getting through this fucking probation thing, and it's been tough, man. It's been a really fucking tough year for me, man, but I'm getting through it. It seems a lot better now than it did 6 months ago when I started. But 20 anger management classes that I've got to go to. One more to go. So it's been like over 5 months, because they made us miss 2 classes, so it prolonged it an extra 2 weeks because of their fucking shit. Which pisses me off, because I should be done with this anger management now. That pisses me off. But man, I got in trouble for nothing, really. This fucking asshole, let's just say, he was staying at where I live. He was staying and we were good enough to let him stay there because he needed a place. And several times I caught him smoking in the house, which he knew he wasn't supposed to do. And so finally one night I had a few drinks in me, and I heard him fucking, I smelled the smoke coming out of his room, so I fucking went over there and I confronted him. And basically he told me to fuck off, he could do whatever he wants, and slammed the door in my face. And then proceeded to fucking record me as I fucking ranted at him for a while, because he fucking purposely pissed me off. And then called the cops and used his recording as evidence against me. They really couldn't do nothing about it, man. But when they have no real crime that I committed, except for being pissed off because someone was fucking shitting on me and my whole fucking family, and fucking telling me to fuck off, purposely pissing me off. I didn't fucking do any violence or nothing. All I did was I was ranting, getting down and telling him he had to get the fuck out of my house. And he didn't like that, so he called the cops. And when they got nothing else to charge you for, they get you for harassment. So, long story short, I went through a whole court case. That happened in November. And I should have just pled guilty right then, because I'd be done with this shit in November. But, I went and got a lawyer and blah, blah, blah. And I tried to fight it, but, they just kind of wore me down. I said, fuck it, I'm just going to plead guilty and get this over with. And that was in January. So, basically I've been on probation since fucking November. Because now they got a thing called pretrial services, where they serve your ass. Fucking before you even go to court, they fucking make you start taking UAs and fucking reporting, basically like you're on probation, even before you go to court or found guilty of nothing. So they even make it so that you don't want to fucking be, you want to get the case over with because you're still on probation no matter what. So here I am 6 months after the court case. And it's been tough, man, because I had, a couple DUIs in the past. That's why I'm on monitored sobriety the whole time. That's the hardest part of it. I can't fucking smoke weed, and I can't even have a drink or do anything else. So this is like the first totally sober fucking year of my life since I was like a teenager, you know, since I was like 11 years old when I started smoking weed. But so yeah, I'm halfway through it, you know. One more goddamn anger management class to go. It's just fucking been a nightmare. I gotta drive like 100 miles to go to a fucking to an anger management fucking class, and that pisses me off. That creates a lot of anger, but I'm learning to manage it. So yeah, that's what's going on in my personal life right now. Kind of glad. It's like I'm reaching the top of a hill here, top of a mountain, the halfway point, and now I'm gonna start going back down and start seeing the end of this fucking thing, to where maybe, you know, if I'm lucky, I can get through this and get my life back January 28th, right around Super Bowl time. Have a big old Super Bowl party when I'm done. But yeah, I think when I'm all done, I'll record that first bong hit I take, if I make it, without getting in. There's no way I'm gonna fuck up, man. There's no way I'm gonna fucking have a drink. There's no way I'm gonna smoke any weed or do any other drugs. So I'm definitely gonna make it. But man, they make it hard on you, man. Fucking system. You know, it's real difficult to get through this because they just make you cold turkey quit all your vices, man. There's no mercy, man. Just either you do what we say, you stay sober for a whole year, or into the penalty box you go. There's no fucking weaning yourself off of it. You just gotta take it, man. The first week is tough. First month is tough, but then it just starts to get easier, and then it's just kind of a, you know, now I really don't care too much about it, but I would, man. You know, people all around me are smoking weed all the time. I live in Colorado, for Christ's fucking sake, and it's tough, man, when you live in a state where fucking marijuana is legal. There's dispensaries all around me. There's fucking liquor store on every other corner. Can't do none of it. But anyways, that's enough whining about my personal issue here. I'm just kind of celebrating the halfway point here. Thought I would share that with my little audience. But yeah, speaking of my little audience, man, I gained a lot of subscribers last week, thanks to Truth Virus. He's been having some problems with the fucking scumbags that run the world, and they're trying to take over his house. So, you know, if anybody out there can help him, man, help him. Donate, because we need that guy, man, to keep doing what he does, man, and exposing the bullshit and waking people up. We need people like him, and you know, he fucking works hard, man, doing what he does. But, you know, supporting him is not like charity. It's just paying him back for all his work. And you know, I know a lot of my audience watches him and enjoys his videos. So please, people, do what you can, you know. But yeah, so what's going on this week besides all that? Fucking Wesley Clark, General Wesley Clark, the fucking dickhead. That's the big story to me this week. Motherfucker comes out and says we need to start putting people into internment camps for speaking truth, for exposing their fucking shit, for not being a good American and doing what they're told and thinking for themselves. Fucking asshole. It's like, yeah, what happened during World War II and people were sympathizing with the Nazis? We didn't call it freedom of speech. We locked them up in an internment camp. That's fucking bullshit, man. Fucking asshole. You know, they tell us we have freedom of speech. That's why I'm in trouble right now, because I was basically exercising my freedom of speech. Now they want to call it harassment. It's fucking bullshit, you know. So yeah, that fucking prick wants to lock people up in internment camps for fucking, you know. And the Constitution says we have the right to air our grievances against the government, especially when it's a corrupt fucking government like we have, you know. And these fucking, now they flip the fucking script on us. Well, because we're at war now, because the terrorists attacked us, basically because they fucking pulled a false flag out of their ass, fucking force it on us like 9/11 and everything else that's happened since. It's all fucking bullshit, man. And just now, because of all that, we have to give up our fucking rights. It's so fucking infuriating, man, when you know what's going on. But yeah, that's, to me, was the big story this week, man. Fucking Wesley Clark. And of course there was another shooting just the other day, another theater shooting 3 years after the other one here in Colorado. And you know, it's just, you know, it's just more fucking constant fucking, you know, work to fucking just keep the pressure on us, keep the pressure up to justify when they take our guns away. That's what that's all about. They're just gonna keep doing it, and keep fucking staging this shit until, you know, it gets to a point where Obama's gonna say, well, you know, this has just gone too far. I know I've been saying this for my whole presidency. These shootings are just out of control. It's time we take action. It's time that we take action on this. And I'm not going to stand by and watch another shooting happen. We're going to have to go around and start confiscating people's guns. That's all there is to it. That's what it's all leading to, man. So yeah, it's another nice little thing going on this week. And oh yeah, what else is going on this week? Nothing but a bunch of fucking Donald Trump. A fucking 2016 puppet show turd campaign goes on, and right now Donald Trump is the fucking in the center ring. He's the fucking lead clown in the show right now, and you know, the press is just all over it, you know, like Donald Trump is leading. Oh, it's just fucking ridiculous, man. The whole thing is just a fucking, the whole campaign is just a fucking big show to make us think that we have fucking rights, to make us think that our votes count, to make us, and also to push their fucking agendas, you know. Supposedly El Chapo called him up and threatened him. It's fucking ridiculous. And then he gives out Lindsey Graham's private phone number. Yeah, what a fucking joke, man. He gave out Lindsey Graham's fucking cell phone number. Oh, the whole thing is just a fucking show. And Donald Trump is the big actor in it right now. So yeah, that's going on this week. They're saying, oh yeah, all over the radio I listen to every day, Donald Trump, there's no way he can continue to lead this race. You know, it's just like a horse race. And he's coming out on top, but there's no way he can hold on for the long run. No, I doubt it. That Trump, who knows, he might be the next president, but I don't think so. They've already chosen the next president. And I'm afraid it's probably going to be Hillary Clinton, the fucking psycho cunt from hell. For some reason, they're going to want to have a woman president. But yeah, it's already chosen, man. Everything else is just a big show to fucking make us believe that our votes count and we have power, and that to push their agendas. Yeah, another big story they were talking about this week. Fucking Planned Parenthood. They're gonna try to start defunding it or some bullshit. Not true. You know, it's a joke, man. Whatever they fucking talk about, you know, whatever they say in this country, you could believe the opposite. You know, like the word Planned Parenthood, it really means planned fucking birth control and abortion. There's no fucking... They want to end parenthood because they want to stop the population growth in this country. And that's what Planned Parenthood has always been about. So, you know, the big story they're out there, Planned Parenthood is selling fucking body parts. It's really disgusting, man. They fucking... What they do, man, it's just a total fucking degradation of fucking human life. That's what's going on. Planned Parenthood and selling of human baby fetus parts. And so that's another big story this week. I doubt that they're going to ever defund Planned Parenthood because they need someone pushing their fucking abortion and fucking birth control agenda, because without it, you know, population is going to grow even faster. That, and between that and the gay agenda, that, you know, they're just, you know, pushing away at the reproduction of the people of this country every way they can, through fucking gay agenda, Planned Parenthood, pornography, you name it, man. It's all aimed at reducing the population and corrupting children's minds and shit is what's going on. So yeah, that's the lovely news this week. And like I say before, man, enjoy it while you can, if you can. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys next week.